Hey, what's up YouTube? It's DirtyMobs back with some more Illaoi gameplay. I'm versus Darius in the top lane. It's been a hot minute since I made a video, but be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Yeah, this is a matchup that definitely can feel Darius favored, and I would definitely argue is Darius favored if you think about the idea of agency as a concept in League of Legends. Darius has full agency unless Illaoi generates a lead. The problem is that to generate a lead, you have to overcome Darius's agency, right? So it's a little bit of a delicate balance, but if we get ahead, we can definitely win. Hopefully I can show you some tips and tricks for Darius. And yeah, early on, pretty straightforward laning phase. I'm not really walking up and auto-attacking too many minions, you'll notice. I'm doing a lot of these Qs from a distance. This here, I'm going to line up the Q, yep. And then anytime we actually do melee a minion, it's usually with a W auto. The reason for that is because if we just walk up in auto, Darius is going to react to that, and he's going to walk up in and WEQ us. The thing is, if we actually sit back until the very last second, we'll kind of make Darius think that we're not going for that minion. And then when we W in, just like that, he's not really set up for it, right? So if you find yourself walking up to these minions early in the first 3 levels, and you find you're getting punished a lot, it's probably because you're going for too many auto attack autos. You see how every minion I've gone for so far has been either with a Q or with a leap W, or it's a minion that's so far up front, maybe it's hitting my range minions. Like sometimes the melee minions bounce like this. So you'll see, great timing for that. Now we're level 3 though. We want to start trying to land some E's. You see, I have 2 tentacles here. Volibear, because the lane is pushing into me because I've been so passive. Missed the E. That's not very good. We'll W in. Get the bottle charge going. That's really important. Q auto, W auto, that's fine. Nice, big. Now this Darius is running Ghost Flash. He's not running Teleport. So what Volibear and I are going to do is just really quickly push this wave. It's going to deny Darius this whole wave, and it's going to push the wave back into us. The downside is I did have to share a little bit of experience with Volibear, but we would rather deny that whole wave and get the push in so that it pushes back. I'd rather do that than to worry about like sharing a wave. I mean, we still both get experience rates. If you think of it from a team point of view, we still are better off this way. 1,000 gold. I'm going to go with a really easy Sheen Boots. Boots really vital in this matchup. It's all about movement speed and being able to get within the Q range of Darius. Just watching bot lane as we run top. I'm going to go Divine Sunder. This is a game. They do have 4 melee, but they're all like mobile melee. Like Pike, Talon, and Echo are really obnoxious. I could go Trinity Force for sure, but Darius is the kind of matchup where I'd say it's kind of a 50-50. Like you can go Divine Sunder, you can go Trinity Force. Trinity Force gives you a little bit more movement speed, a little bit more DPS. Divine Sunder, a little bit more sustain. But we're still chilling. We see, even though we had that kill, we're still not really able to get super aggressive. We still have to look for the right setup. We have to get range ease between tentacles. Although the Sheen Ws can definitely help out. You see, I mean, look how beautiful those Qs are. I thought he would run down for that range minion, but he didn't. He like stayed put, hit the minion who was next to it, and ran down. So that's kind of a misplay. It'd be nice to E here. This is a really good opportunity to E if I had it up, but I don't. Trying to mess with his mind a little bit there, because I knew he wanted to kill that. Oh, this is good. Pull back, Q, E, yep. Auto W, back up. Remember we have Sheen W? Yeah, buddy. This Tentacle with the minion wave right here is a really effective way to cheese kills. Because what happens is, especially aggressive champions who typically have kill pressure, they'll go really aggressive there, thinking that you're mispositioned. What happens is the whole minion wave will aggro onto them. You have a really strong EW like lineup where it hits both the spirit and the champion like 90% of the time. And then you just have to back up, and you have the turret, so you can back up. And the way the turret aggro works, it's kind of awkward for them to follow you, but they kind of feel like they can because they're on the side that's far away from the turret. Well, really far away because Darius is going to check this push. You can almost 100% tell he put a ward there because he was walking up to see if I was recalling, but he didn't cast an ability, right? So if he thinks I'm recalling in that bush, he would cast an ability or place a ward. Because he didn't place or use an ability, we can deduce that he must have placed a ward. So I do have Sweeper. One thing I've started to do lately is I've started to go Sweeper more often. I started watching the boss, and this is a thing I picked up from him. He likes to go Sweeper because when you're going for cheeky plays, you really want to make sure, really good, using the tentacles to clear out minions and then look for an E route afterwards. But can we get a kill here? Yeah, buddy, we can. Nice, clean. And just denying a lot more minions. But yeah, when you're going for cheeky plays, you just want to make sure you're not on a vision. So Sweeper lets you deny vision and like make sure the plays you're going for are actually what you think you're going for. You don't want to go for a cheeky play and then you're randomly on vision, and the whole team runs at you and kills you, right? Also, Sweeper gives you gold and experience. Yellow Trinket does not. So I was actually thinking about this. See, this is free gold. And I'll kill multiple wards, which gives me gold and experience, and it denies them vision. If I'm playing really well, I don't really need vision. The biggest the biggest thing in like learning how to become a better player, like how you transcend being a good player, it's not about having perfect vision. It's about deducing all the variables on the vision that you don't have. So I can always adapt the plays I go for based on who's missing on the map and playing around that accordingly. So like right now I'm going to run top. I'm going to look at the map. I know Talon's dead and there's 2 bot. So I can always... So right now all I have to do is think about the fact, okay, if Echo were here, how would I play it? Because I know if Echo were here, I would die. Without R, I'm just going to chill. I'm just going to relax. Now that I have R up, I'm going to get aggressive. Because I can 1v2 this reasonably well. Alright, we need to get a tentacle. We're really far ahead. We can start doing something really cheeky. Don't throw E here. Look, I don't throw E, but I threaten the E. And I start denying a lot of minions this way. Kind of a bad trade. Deny another one. This one he's going to go for. Watch, watch. Oh, man. I don't know how to explain when you're in someone's head. But, like, if you start thinking how the enemy player thinks, you can kind of figure out, you're like, yeah, this is the one they're going for. Trying to do this some more. I'm just not quite tanky enough. A little bit too aggressive. I can 1v2 that for sure if I'm not under turret. The problem is that Echo's stun and my positioning was poor. I need to be positioned up more. Also, Talon rotating was kind of lame, so I wasn't really thinking about Talon either. And some people might say, DirtyMobs, if you had vision there, you would have been fine. Not necessarily. The enemy players can definitely play around my vision if I had put a ward in the river or in Tribush. Also, by the time I see them, it might actually just be too late. That happens a lot. Especially if you don't have mobility. If you have mobility, you have more time to react and get away. But on a champion like Illaoi, where you have no mobility, I mean, if I'm like pushed up like that and I'm being flanked, it's fight. Like, there's no flight. It's alright. That's where you see me like bunker down in between 2 or 3 tentacles and just stand on a wall and go, hey. Just turn around and look at him. Y'all want to fight? You know, I've got E off cooldown. I've got R. And a lot of the times they'll just run away in those situations. It's really funny. I like how Illaoi and Darius just laughed at my joke. Thank you. What I did different here was he's going to feel really strong after the last encounter. And also, I wasn't really positioned the same way I was. So I kind of figured he was going to just go for minions, and that makes for a really easy E. So I knew there, instantly I wanted to throw the E. Alright, we have E, we have Flash. We're in the same position. Let's try to play a little bit better on Echo, though. Yep. Beautiful. Oh, okay. All right, dude. Let's go. Illaoi is alive. True. So yeah, there you see our adaptation, right? Last time I wasn't really cognizant of the Echo gank and how to play around it. This time I went, hey, I'll learn from my past experience. I'll position up further to the north, I guess you'd call it. Further up. That gives me more time to react to Echo's W and it. Well, not really that, but it gives me more like Echo. It makes it harder for Echo to W me based on his W range from doing it out of vision. I was also a lot healthier. It was just better positioning overall. I was able to dodge the Echo stun. I landed the E on Darius as he walked up. I ulted. I W'd Darius to make sure he died. I then turned to Echo outside of turret range. When Echo was running away, I made sure to dodge his ult positioning. So I maneuvered a little bit. And then I W'd back on top of Echo to get the massive tentacle slam. And yeah, just pretty straightforward 1v2. Lane's pretty far up. I'm going to just go ahead and take Gromp. Kind of wait for my cooldown on my ult to get closer to being up. There we go. 5 seconds is good enough, right? See if red buffs up. Nope. We see 3 bot. We'll just head up. Correct is up. That's cool. Okay, you can tell it's warded in that bush, right? So it has to be warded because Darius, if he didn't have a vision here, he would have definitely gone for that cannon. So we can deduce there must be a ward here. Another 10 gold, another bit of experience, vision denial. We're just gonna keep CSing. Our CS numbers are pretty good. So just keep going. Keep CSing, keep CSing. Okay, I mean a 1-for-1 trade. It's okay, I guess. Yeah, 5-1, 133 CS coming up at 15 minutes. Really solid performance, right? First turret, all plates. Building towards that Divine Sunder. Really good use of the minion clear into E afterwards. See if we can just bait a fight or just land some E's or... Not really much. Okay. Let's go get red buff, I guess. We're kind of at... there's kind of a chance we like just end up leashing this Echo, but we'll see. Nice. A lot of fighting mid. I don't want to like keep split pushing because I don't really threaten the tier 2 right now. You notice Darius has been pretty effective at just holding the turret and CSing minions. So I want to like try to go make a play on their team because their team is really like bodying us. Or at least their team's beating my team. That's not good. I don't want their team to get this momentum going and this tempo and gold generation. That makes it really difficult for me to carry because I was AFK top. Darius mitigated me enough that I couldn't really take tier 2. And then the enemy team ends up winning because they got really fed while I was mitigated, right? Because if you think about strategy-wise, if Darius can keep me top lane without dying or giving up the turret and just trading waves for the next 3 minutes, that's like... I'm probably like 40% of my team's gold right now. And that makes it a lot stronger for his team to keep winning fights, Because Darius is like 10% of his team's gold, right? It's nothing. So if you think about resource allocation, we have a lot of gold sitting in top lane right now. They have no gold sitting in top lane right now. If Darius can just keep holding me top, that's what he would want to do. Now, I think there's still a little bit of potential for me to get some gold here, maybe with a few E's or pushing turret. But I really would like to reset and spend my gold, and then I'll probably look to group a lot more. Also, I would like to have flash. So yeah, we'll just push this a little bit longer. You really don't want to fight me, Darius. I'm just trying to find ways to get him to fight me. Don't buy or anything. He's definitely going to stop my back here. I'm just watching. I'm kind of baiting it a little bit. You see my mouse position? Okay, he didn't go for it. I don't want to recall them. My team's getting bullied. Drag's coming up. I don't think I'll be able to do anything about Drake. Cool, spend a lot of gold. Boots of Swiftness. I'm telling you, watching the bosses really like influenced me. He's talking today about going Boots of Swifties a lot more on like immobile bruisers. And I mean, I agree. The mobility's really nice. Head back top. Do Gromp real quick. I could probably have gotten to that cannon and got the range minions, but we'll just do this and then push. Keep getting gold. Well, let's see now if I can actually threaten the tier 2 top, or maybe even threaten a fight. You see Talon bot. I can pretty much assume Talon and Echo have been playing off each other whole game, so I kind of assume Echo's down there as well. Yep, there's Echo. Let's push. Nice. A big kill by my team to get Talon there. Do Krugs. Then, yeah, because we saw him place this earlier. Another 10 gold. More experience. It's not much, but it's honest work. They do have a lot of people missing. And Darius just went really aggressive, so I'm kind of, yeah, curious about this. You're so low. Oh my goodness. Goodie. I could, like, flash W kill action, but is it worth? Actually, I don't know. I'm going to wrap back around, see if I can find anyone. They're all pretty low. Red buff's coming up. Red buff taking forever. I'd like to sweeper as two, because it's kind of like what I was talking about earlier, about going for a play, but you might be on vision, so it's not really a play. But no sweeper. Unlucky. Ooh, kind of lucky. Good Q lineup, flash of you. Yep. Ooh. Beautiful. Syrinx. Go, my bear. Nice. Pyke wants to look for a combo into R on me, but I don't think he will. LeBlanc's going top. I'll go bot. I'm gonna wait for Black Cleaver. I like Black Cleaver here. Health, armor shred, lots of CDR, more attack damage. It's all good things. I'm starting to think the way this game's going to work out is I should split push a lot. Because what I don't want to have happen versus a Pyke, Echo, Talon is a game where I'm chasing them around the map. That's their territory. What I want to do is create pressure and force them to have to come to my domain. You know, come to my territory where I've got tentacles set up. I'm gonna force you to fight me at your nexus. If you don't want to fight me, fine. I'll push until I get to your nexus, and you'll fight me there. Also, this is gonna let me get a lot of gold. Because with my 3 items, I really don't think Darius has any chance. Oh, pow. I'm gonna act like I don't really know he's here. Ooh. Oh. Nope. I kind of did a little acting, you know? Keep hitting the turret, not reacting to him being there. He gets right up next to me. Really easy. Again, I don't really care that they're on Baron. I mean, I don't have I can teleport. There's nowhere good to teleport to. I don't have ult. So I'm just gonna keep pushing. I've got really good tentacles. Keep pushing. I'm gonna try to get as much gold as I can. Try to get the Hull Breaker. That'll help a lot in the split push strategy I'm gonna go for. My ult's almost off cooldown again, which is amazing. I might as well like try to kill Darius again, and maybe anyone else who shows up. Nice. Syrinx being a lifesaver versus Darius. Really good. Maybe we should have taken the portal. Oh. Oh, this is really bad. I'm just gonna set up a second tentacle. Try Echo's coming behind me. Jeez Louise, man. How much damage was that? 1100 damage in like 0.1 seconds? It's kind of nuts. Give him 1k. It's not very good. Bought Hullbreaker straight up. Just straight up bought it. The beauty of when you're really, really well farmed and split pushing a lot, the beauty of Hullbreaker is you get, once you get to like levels 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, you start getting so much defensive stats from the armor magic resist thing. By level 18, you get 75 each. That's essentially 2 magic resist, 2 armor items. Right? Essentially. Not quite. 1.5. It's really good. And I already have a lot of health, so having that massive influx of defensive stats makes all that health really effective. And it's just so gold efficient. I don't have to buy like Spirit Visage and Randuin's Omen, right? I mean, those would make me tankier, but I'll give up a lot, and it's 2 items, whereas Hullbreaker, it's just 1 item, and it still keeps on the offensive path. Gives me really good split push capability. It's just so good in this kind of game. Again, if their team composition was different, I might be more apt to go team fight. I don't recommend split pushing every game, because a lot of people get into that mindset, and it's just bad. It's so bad. There are definitely games where you need to group, but when they're so mobile, and I have such a 1v1 advantage, 1v2, 1v3 advantage, better off just going to the fight, or pushing and then bringing the fight to me. You notice that E-timing? Always hitting right as Echo's Sun hitting me. Hullbreaker saves me again. Not Hullbreaker, Syrinx. Beautiful. I really get tentacles. A little too aggressive. Again, you notice how 45% of the damage I took was from Echo? Basically 2,500 damage. Echo's just doing so much damage to me. It's really sad when you have like one source of AP or AD damage on the enemy team, and they're fed and they absolutely chunk you. Because now I kind of just feel like I need to build a magic resist item specifically for Echo. So to fit the bill of having movement speed for all the mobility to have and magic resist, I'm going to go ahead and build Force of Nature. I probably won't get there in this game, but... Oh, look at our CS per minute. It's really clean 10 CS per minute. Very nice. I can either teleport to the team or teleport to end the game. Baron's healthy enough, I'm going to go for the end. If Baron were about to die and they were just going to all Baron recall in 2 seconds, then I would have gone to the fight maybe. Or maybe I don't teleport at all. Yeah, pretty good. All I need to do is land 1E. Pike is a really good target to eat. Nice. Pike, got him. Not a good E. Pike's a really good target because what he does is he'll slow himself to Q to flip you. So he becomes a he basically becomes a free E target anytime he presses his Q button. Ult's almost back up. Ult's on a really low cooldown at this point. Level 3 R, lots of CDR. So we can literally ult, kill someone, go do our thing, enter the base again, and the target we killed with R is still dead. Not really sure what to do here. This is kind of awkward. Like, do I help volley bear? Do I push? See, I mean, just every time it's easy. The Baron buff's kind of annoying. This is really where I want to be. 2 tentacles. Just keep Wing anyone who comes into my lane. That E is great because Darius thinks I'm focused on Pike. So what I can do is turn E. So if I can just end the game here. I kind of want to greed a little bit and try to get some kills. The action's really mad. Big mad. Oh, here we go. Ah, maybe just end. Let's go. GG. Nice. Not really sure who to honor. There are 2 people who hyped me up. One was Jen. I forget who the other one was. For some reason, I think it was Zera. I'll honor Zera. Supports never get honored. Yeah, I level up. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Don't care. S plus? Any chatters? Anyone chatting? Ooh, top damage, not even close. Shred turrets. There's been a more than a 2-month period in 3 years where top hasn't been able to 1v5 with 4 to 5 kill lead. Who was this guy? I think it was the ADC. Look at the gold graph real quick. I can't believe we were down 3k gold here. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you see a massive gold. I mean, at 15 minutes, which is where I kind of put it out what my CS numbers were, it's so good. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.